All right, we should be live. What's up, guys and gals? How y'all doing? Listen, man, this has just been an amazing um end of the year. I mean, we're not the year's not over yet. We still got October, November, December to get through. But as you guys may have seen on my shorts or my posts or things I've been posting, just this past week we've had 12 contracts awarded to people in my program. One, I'll tell you guys the real reason is like it's the fourth quarter of the government fiscal year, which is coming to an end here really soon. So if you're not actively bidding on government contracting, actively going after it, you may want to pick up on that as soon as you can. Oops. The reason I wanted to go live though here, I'm gonna be doing some fun traveling here and all that good stuff. So I wanted to share just some wins because I haven't had a chance to really do a winner circle with my students yet. So I wanted to share just some wins. I mean, we have so many wins that have just come in over the last just couple of days, and I want to share some of those with you guys. Now I'm gonna redact some people, personal information as best I can. But let me see here. I just got so many wins. Let's see here. Okay, we'll open that one. We got faces to the names. I guess I could open those. I just got an email just now, or not too long ago from JD. Let me see if I can redact this a little bit. But if you guys are here, for this live stream, I'm down for doing like a Q&A. So any questions you guys have, put your questions in the chat if you have any questions. I haven't did a live Q&A on YouTube and Facebook in a while, so definitely put that in the chat. All right, so let me do one last thing. I just showed you that this is live. I'm actually doing this live. I'm just trying to protect people's personal information. How do I redact on here? Let's see. If I can't figure it out, I'll just read it. I'll just read it out loud. All right, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen here just to go over the first one. And are we live? If we are live, okay, it looks like we're live. Okay, cool. Let's share this real quick. Where is it at? How do I put this in here? All right. You see, I've been a while. It's been a while for me, guys. Shout out. I'm just gonna call this I'm gonna say Mr. C. I'm not gonna say the name here. But this contract just got awarded literally Thursday. I'll give you guys the exact day. Thursday, September 19th. Person in my mentorship program. I screenshot September 23rd, but person in my mentorship program, $1.5 million award. And mind you, this is that person's first contract win. Been in the program about 4 or 5 months. First contract win, $1.5 million. $373,000 was the estimated profit. And I'm here to blow your guys' mind a little bit more. That was actually wrong. After working the numbers again and noticing that the government added a bonus 9 months or extension, the profit for this award was actually $412,398. Now, there's a lot of lessons between these awards, and I'm going to give you guys one lesson behind this one. This person only submitted about 25 proposals, right? And I tell people all the time that the average win rate is 1 out of 20. 1 out of 20, right? This person submitted about 25, 20, 25, maybe 28 at the time. This win was this win was proposal number 21. Kind of just shows you what I'm talking about. When I tell people that, our students haven't been awarded over $65+ million in government contracts, as you guys can see, it's not that hard to get that award number. But what it comes down to is profit is what we're talking about. This is the profit on that win. Okay. So that's a huge win. If you guys want to know, I just closed it. If you guys want to know, let me see if it opens up here. If you guys want to know any details about that, put the questions in the chat and we'll go into the details about it. Let's shout out Chanel. Now, some people I don't mind, team members here. Chanel's won, I think, 2 contracts. The flooring contract profit was 25,000. The herbicide profit is 10,000. If it means anything, let them know that these are the results of consistent submitting. I did 20 proposals for a month of July, and these 2 contracts came out of that stack. So in the month of July, she submitted 20 proposals. These wins, I want to say this is August when this happened. Or when I took the picture of 8. Yeah, this is August. This is the end of August. So she submitted 20 proposals in July. And come the end of August, she won 2 contracts. As you guys can see, that $35,000, now we're talking about profit. I'm going to say it again. Profit. Oops. Profit, profit, profit. Now, the reason I'm sharing my screen just so I can show you guys how this works. Now, some of these folks have just attended my other training platforms. This person, if you guys don't know, I do have, this person attended my training as well, but I also have a Facebook group. If anyone's interested in joining, you guys can look it up. I honestly don't promote it. I don't put the link anywhere. We have like 3.5 thousand people in it. The group is completely free. It's crazy. But this person who attended my training as well, after attending my training, he posted this not too long ago, August 15th. And I mean, I put his whole information here on there. So hopefully you guys don't blow him up too much. He just said won 5 big contracts in 4 months, nothing but God. He posted that in our Facebook group. This just show that he's staying consistent. He came to our training. He learned our proven system, and he's now won 5 big contracts since then. And honestly, guys, I could go over and over and over again. There isn't a Facebook link. I don't have a link. If you guys want to join the Facebook group, just go over to Facebook, type in government contracting middleman style, and you can join the Facebook group. Okay. I don't have a link. I don't really promote it that often. This person here, on another note, I apologize for not saying this sooner. I was getting, okay, this is Chanel win. Again, she talked about the 2 contracts that she won. I have so many screenshots. Let's see here. This person here, hey, Wes, you're right. We finally have won our first contract. It's only $26,000, but we won and are now in. Thank you. That's another win. I have another win from JD. Now, this person in my program here, let me put it here. I'm not going to put this up because I couldn't figure out how to block out his personal information. So I'm not going to put that up. But let me read it real quick. Where'd it go? Let me read it real quick. So really quickly, let me read this. Let's see. It says here, dear Dr. Fisher, I hope you're doing well. I want to take a moment to personally thank you for all the mentorship and guidance you've provided me navigating the world of government contracting. I'm excited to share some great news. I just won my first 2 He said, I just won my first 2 contracts today. Your support along with the team's expertise has been invaluable. I know I will have questions as I move forward through the process, and I look forward to continuing to learn from you and your team as the new challenges arise. I first started working with you back in January. So this person got started with me, guys, back in January. And I want to say it was, January of this. Was it January of this year or was it last year? I want to say, Jay, you've been longer. But anyway, he says January, but he had to step away due to life demands. However, I got back into it in about a month. I got back into it about a month and a half ago, and your sites and teachings have made all the difference. Thank you again very much. Best regards, my boy JD. I'll just say JD. So listen, I say that to say this, y'all. Life is going to get in the way. I promise you, if I can give you guys any tips, let me close these windows so you guys see my face. If I can give you guys any tips when it comes to government contracting, life is going to get in the way. I have a 6-month mentorship program, okay? 6 months. And if you want to get inside my mentorship program, you can actually apply by going to probably the link in the description at some point. At some point, we'll get the link in there. But the link's not there right now. Actually, I think I can put it on the screen. But if the link's not there now, you guys can apply for my program by going to www.thecontractingblueprint.com. Okay? There you go. www.thecontractingblueprint.com. So we've helped so many people, guys. I honestly, I don't see a lot of questions in the chat because I know this is middle of the day, people are doing things. So if you got questions, put in the chat. But I'm just gonna be just say this, man. Like honestly, I have so much joy in what I do right now, guys. You guys don't even know. You don't even know. Because not just my team, we're changing so many lives, and we're helping people learn a simple system. We're helping people learn a simple way to make money with the federal government. Hey, if this is your first time on my live, the first time seeing my YouTube channel, the first time coming across me, and you're like on the fence about government contracting, hey, I'm not here to convince you to do government contracting. I promise you that's not my role. But if you already are in government contracting, or this is a business model you want to do, then guess what? I am here to show you how to do this faster. That's the goal here. Let's see. We got a question on the screen. Let's see here. Glad to catch your live stream again. Quick question. Do you use 1099 or something equivalent? So I am not a tax expert, nor am I a lawyer or anything of that type nature, and I don't even play one on TV. So I can't give you guys tax advice, okay? So I'm because this is YouTube, I'm just gonna say I cannot give you tax advice on how you want to pay your subcontractors or how you want to go about that. However, I can tell you that there is a tax expert you can reach out to. Shameless plug. Let's do it. Right Choice Accounting Solutions. This is my actual CPA, CFO, everything. Like the person I work with for my company is this company right here, Right Choice Accounting. So I know they have like a whole link and stuff like that. I don't even have a link for that to even go about that way. But if you guys have any tax questions or anything that's like, how do you go about it this way? How would you suggest going about it that way? This is who I work with. You know, this is my CFO for all my companies. So not just my government contracting company, but my coaching company, my affiliate programs, everything I do, this is the company I recommend. So I would say, Brandon, if you got any tax questions, reach out to them. I think they do free consultations and stuff like that. So cool. But any questions outside of taxes, any questions about government contracting that I can help you guys with, let me know. And again, if you guys are interested in working with me in my program, all you got to do is go to www.thecontractingblueprint.com and you can schedule a call. Schedule a call with my team, and we can show you how to get these results. And what I want to share with you guys is actually, let me share. I don't know if I can share this video because I know I tried to upload it to TikTok and the audio got blocked. So I don't know if it was copyrighted or not. But I'm going to share this because I decided not to really post it on TikTok per se or post on YouTube per se. I'm just going to share with you guys here. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it at? Let's see. Let's go to desktop. I'm going to share with you guys a recap video from the live event that we just did in Miami because I have an announcement to make about live events. Put a one in the chat. You guys can hear that. All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to day one of the Mega Middleman event. So listen, we're gonna have an amazing day. We're gonna get into actually finding opportunities. We're gonna get into getting quotes, and we may even do some submitting today. But it's gonna be a jam-packed day. We got 50 plus people in the room right now. They're excited, and listen. Stay to the end of the video. We got a surprise for you, okay? All right, see you then.
We want to make sure we deliver for you, okay? The key for this event is to submit more contracts, to understand how to do them better, to write better proposals, and to connect with people, right? So who wants to do that? Who wants to submit something? Who wants to learn how to get on the phone, exactly how to win some contracts?
When you guys open your computers here later today and we pull up spam.gov, the biggest thing we're gonna see is problems. The reason the government is putting a solicitation out is because they have a problem. They need someone to clean the windows. They need someone to strip the paint off a plane and repaint it. It's a problem. If you guys can become problem solvers, you can make some big money in this.
Because the federal government has set aside trillions of dollars billions, millions, whatever it is. Specifically to small businesses, you have a whole big pot to play in.
You want to stay on the phone for less than 60 seconds. Because really, you are just asking if they can do the job. You can? Great. How much is it going to cost? And when I first learned this strategy, I thought Dr. West was nuts. I'm like, there's no way it's that simple. And he was like, no, you're just calling like it's your house. If you needed a new roof, right? What would you do? You would call up like a roofing company and say, hey, roofing company, can you fix my roof? Yeah, I can fix it. Okay, cool. How much is it going to cost to fix like a brand new roof? Well, what size of roof? I don't know. You're the expert. They're the expert, right, in that field. Well, can we come take a look at it? Yeah, sure. You can come take a look at it if you need to, but overall, how much is a rough estimate? How much would you say? Between $5,000 to $17,000 if it needs some patching. Okay, awesome. Hang up the phone.
All right, what's up, guys? We're breaking for lunch right now. We just got done with the first half. Coach Chrissy, Coach Sheena, and Coach Tom are straight killing it. We're showing people actually how to find the opportunities, how to get the quotes, and how to submit their proposals. We even did live phone calls today, and Coach Chrissy killed it. But we're not done yet. After lunch, guess what? We're actually gonna be making live calls with you, or with the people here. So actually, maybe myself is plug. If you're not here in the room, consider coming to our next event, because we actually do live calls here. You might even see some video or cuts of people actually doing live calls, getting quotes, and submitting proposals. So we're gonna get back to it after lunch. I'll see you guys soon. Peace. This day one was amazing. It's so amazing to actually meet my team and actually meet you guys in person. So listen, these in-person events, this is the first one we did. We're changing lives. We're able to work with people on the iPads, on the laptops. We're able to actually do government contracting. Y'all, it's been a lot of fun. I mean, it's really impactful to see you guys here. I'm so happy to be here and see you guys here. And as we said earlier, we're gonna have a little fun. You know, while you're making money in government contracting, you also gotta make time for yourself. So let's have a laptop lifestyle, let's have some fun. This is where we're gonna be at tonight. Let's go. What's up? What's going on, man? We here at the yacht. We had an amazing day one. Now we're gonna have an amazing time. You know, with friends and family, having a good time eating, breaking bread. This is what's possible with government contracting. So make sure you lock in, and make sure you lock in with us. Click the link around this video and lock in with us.
We set out with intention to transform lives, and you do that. You do that from your heart.
Yeah.
You do that because of who you are, and it shines through. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to do this, and I know Coach Chrissy and Coach Sheena would say the same. We love the fact we get the opportunity to transform your lives, and it comes from that place. It comes from that place. So, my friend, it's been a pleasure, and you're a legend. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I can say something, huh? I don't got no worries. I didn't prepare anything, y'all. So this is the first time us as a family got together. Like the people on my team, the people inside the mentorship program. So I'm so happy to see everyone together, see everyone in person. So let's just submit proposals. Let's win contracts. Let's actually do what we're talking about. If you guys want to help me out, the biggest thing that I can get out of here is that you guys come out of here and you win contracts. That's all I want for you. I want you guys to submit proposals and win contracts. That's it. That's the biggest thing I want for you guys. So I just come out of here on fire, keep submitting, keep following the proven process, and we'll make it happen. That's it. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. I can't make this stuff up, y'all. I can't make this stuff up. I literally just got a call about a contract award that we may be getting here for something we submitted a while back. Going to deliver. The quote stated, pick up. You know what's so funny, y'all? I wish I could have had that recorded, that phone call recorded. You know what's so funny? I kid you guys not. While you guys were watching that video, I just got a call from a contracting officer who's confirming a quote that we submitted. I'm gonna tell you guys the date. We submitted this quote, July. We submitted this quote in July of this year. So we submitted in July. I just got a call back today. The one issue they said is that in my quote, it says that there's a pickup, that the things that we need to get done is going to be picked up at a certain place. The contracting officer is calling me to say, hey, listen, I need to clarify. Are you telling us to pick up these signs and these letters that we need to get done? Or are you guys going to deliver it? And I'm just like, well, what do you need? Well, as per the scope of work, we needed to have it delivered. I said, okay, great. But he said, but the issue is your quote says pickup. I'm like, oh, okay. And here's the funny thing. I'm gonna tell you guys, it's gonna blow your mind. You guys are gonna love this. He says, I understand you are subbing this out to this company, correct? I said, yes. So this company is gonna be doing the physical work, but you're as a third party subbing this out to them. I said, yes, correct. He said, okay, get that clarified for me and give me a call back. I said, yes, sir. And this is, by the way, y'all, this is the Air Force Base. I mean, like literally my phone says, the Air Force Base. So I'm like, all right, cool. I said, let me get back to you. So I'm talking to a team member right now. Needs it dropped off and not pick up. Just want to be clear. Their quote is for drop off. So I'm literally talking to a team member right now about that contract. And I got a good feeling. I mean, we submitted that in July. It's in September right now. He's like, hey, I just got to clarify this last thing about your quote. So, hey, that might be our fourth win in the last 2 weeks. We'll see. We just won 3 contracts last week. All right. So let's get to a big announcement. I'm sorry, guys. I am a 9 to 5, so live listening as I can. I just found you. Hey, Linda, thanks for getting here. Looks like everyone enjoyed themselves. Yeah, guys, the live event in Miami was amazing. I told you guys, I pulled out all the stops. We had a great time. And it was actually our first time doing a live event. It was our 100% first time doing a live event. It was good. It was good. Ice cream was good. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna pull out all the stops. We're gonna make it an amazing time, no matter what. And that's what we did. So I say all that to say this, guys. I do have an announcement. And it's unofficial. Well, unofficially official. Is that a thing? I don't know if that's a thing yet. Unofficially official. Unofficially official. We are going to do it again. Y'all, we've never done it. That was the first one ever. That was the inaugural. But listen, officially, we are going to do it again. Now, I've been working with my team to map it out and make it a more amazing than it was the first time. I mean, I can't get no better. We literally had the person who won the $1.5 million contract was at the live event in Miami. And don't get me wrong, that person was submitting and working beforehand, but the person was at the live event in Miami. So we can't get no better. We already got $1.5 million in awards from that event. We are going to do it again. At the recording of this video, I'm going to tell you one piece of information. The one piece of information I'm going to share with you guys, and there's no sign up link, no nothing like that. The one piece of information I'm going to share with you guys who are watching this right now is we are going to do it in March of next year. Okay, so 6 months from now, we are going to do it again. We're going to do it in March. Do I know the final date? No. Also, what you guys are probably wondering is, well, Wesley, where is it going to be at? Put in the comments where you guys want us to be at, right? And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to do what's best for the company, and I'm going to do what's best for what we can do logistically. We did that in Miami. We had a great time in Miami. I really enjoyed Miami. I'm not saying we don't come back to Miami. We might do Miami again. However, and put in the chat where you guys want us to go, but just drop it in the chat. However, we've had a lot of people that follow our program, or a lot of people in our program are based out of Atlanta. So Atlanta's on the list. So right now, within the next week or two, we're going to determine where we're going. So right now, I'm just going to tell you guys the totally transparent, honest truth. Right now, Atlanta's #1 choice. Actually, Atlanta and Chicago are up there. So we got Atlanta, and then we got Chicago. And then we also have Houston, and we have Dallas. So Atlanta, Chicago, Houston, and Dallas, and possibly Miami. Those are like the top places where we might do the next event. Now, it's to be determined. I know some of you guys are like, well, Wesley, I live in St. Louis. Someone. Or I live in LA. Hey, listen, the beautiful thing that I learned from my guy, Jim Rome, he says it somewhere in one of his audios, is that you guys are all blessed. Guess what, guys? If you're listening to my voice right now, guess what? That means you are not a tree. You heard me. That means you're not a tree. That means you are blessed enough that when the nourishment around a tree, if the nourishment around the tree was to wither away and die out, that tree would die. Last time I checked, you guys are not trees, right? That means you can get on the plane and you can come to me. So no matter where is that, it doesn't matter. No matter where is that, it's called a plane or a car, and come to us if you want to know how to make 6 and 7 figures a year in government contracting. So that was my big announcement, y'all. That's it when it comes to announcement sides. Let me get an update on this contract. I want to call this person back ASAP. Okay, let me get an update to my person. Okay, let me get it. Okay, hold on. Let me send them they need the contract number so I can make sure we get this. I'm telling y'all, I don't play. And here's the thing about me, y'all. I don't play. I see West Coast. I hear you. I do this. Like, people, like, there's a lot of people I'm just gonna call it the coaching world, right? I'm not trying to be derogatory to anyone, but there's a lot of people in the coaching world that do coaching but don't do what they coach, right? And I had someone tell me this one time. Someone told, I forgot who I was speaking to, and they were saying if someone really knew how to make $100,000 a month doing something, they wouldn't be coaching it. I was like, ooh, that's a dagger. I was like, whoa, wait a second. You're right. So you're saying if I knew how to make $100,000 a month, why would I coach you guys to do it? And here's the honest truth, guys. I don't need to coach you guys to do it. I promise you I don't, y'all. We got 3 contracts already. No, we won 4 contracts already so far this year. We might win our 5th contract here. We've already done over $250,000 this year in government and new government contracts. I've already been awarded over $3.5 million in government contracts. And I'm not trying to say that to impress you guys or impress upon you guys. I'm just being super transparent. For the rest of this year, my focus for myself is to get another few contracts. My focus for myself is to help my current students who are in my program get their contracts. I don't need a bunch of new students. I don't. I promise you I don't. And that was why the event was so successful. I'm not going to tell you guys all my numbers, but I will tell you this. We did not make any money on the event. We spent money in you guys. People couldn't. I had someone in my event. I'm just going to say it like it is. Someone who's in my mentorship program. If you're in my mentorship program, you get the super discounted tickets, guys. Super, if you're in my mentorship program, you just pay a little admin fee and come to the event. So someone in my mentorship program was like, we were here for 2 days. Wes gave us breakfast, lunch. They trained with us. They spent all the time with us on the coaches. And then he put us on a private bus and took us to a private yacht. And then he rented a yacht and he fed us on a yacht. Then we had drinks. We had a good time. Like, So my mentorship people was like, I spent $97 to be here. Like, what? How is Wes making this happen? Because hey, I'm running a different play, right? That's the main reason. But the funny thing about it is, I don't need to like get a bunch of new students. I don't need to sell a bunch of mentorship programs. Now, if you guys want to buy speed, if you guys want to win contracts sooner, then hey, you know what to do. Go to www.thecontractingblueprint.com and book a call. But I promise, and I know disrespect. I'm not saying I don't respect you guys. I 100% respect you guys. I'm just saying that it's really cool, or it's very rare. And I won't say it's just me, because I know some amazing coaches, but it's very rare that you find a coach or find someone who's actually doing what they say they're doing. Like, I've actually won a bunch of contracts this year. I'm actually making a bunch of money in government contracting, and I just so happen to teach it. It's very rare. It's got to pat myself on the back. All right. So what I'm going to do now, again, put any questions in the chat. I'm hoping it's Houston, Texas. All right. I'm hoping Houston too. I know it's like Wesley, how are you hoping? You the one choose. I know I'm the one who chooses, but I'm leaning towards, well, I can't tell y'all where I'm leaning. I ain't gonna tell y'all where I'm leaning. But here's guys, here's what I want to do. I want to go over some updated stuff that I get asked all the time. A lot of people, so if you're brand new, put a 1 in the chat. A lot of times people ask me, Wesley, how do I get started in government contracting? Like, I know I need to get an LLC, but like, where do I start with that? As y'all can see, this is live. We got doggy barking in the background and everything. I'm going to play a video for you guys to help you get started. If you haven't got started in government contracting, let me play this video for you guys real quick while I respond to this call. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear it. Put a 1 in the chat. Are we live? All right, we're live. What's up, y'all? I'm honestly doing this with no preparation. Just want to get this video out because so many people have asked me, how do I set up my LLC? And there's been some updates with the things that we partner with, the people we partner with. So I figure I'd do a quick updated video. And by the way, guys, this isn't like pre-edited, pre-recorded. I'm just going to do this live and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So listen, let me hop into my computer real quick. So as you guys can see that crazy screen, let me hop into where we want to go first. Let's go to sam.gov. So let's talk about what we're talking about here. So everyone is trying to get on sam.gov, or people are struggling to get on sam.gov, whatever it is. If you're interested in getting to government contracting, whether you want to do the middleman strategy, whether you want to do something different, I just want to show people the basics to get the LLC, the EIN number, and register on sam.gov. Now, I have a full video on how to do your registration on sam.gov coming. I just got to edit the audio on it. But so you want to get on sam.gov, and let's say you want to be a middleman, and let's just say you just want to get on sam.gov. It doesn't matter if you be a middleman or not. What's the first step I always tell people to do? I always tell people to go get an LLC. And by the way, if you want to support the channel, click the link below. We will have the affiliate link with Busy that we partner with. It's powered by Inkfile. So Inkfile is who I always recommend because I really love Inkfile. It's very simple. It's very straightforward. But I'm going to present to you guys all the information because I know there's going to be some people in the chat. Well, it's free with your own Secretary of State. That's why I'm here to present all the information. Listen, the first step you need to do to get on sam.gov is to get your LLC. So what I decided to do was pull up the Secretary of State website for Ohio, or the Secretary of State website for Florida, or the Secretary of State website for California, or the one for Texas. I just figured that these are the biggest ones. So these are a bunch of websites. And this, if you live in this state and your site doesn't look like this, that means you're at the wrong website. But these are websites that you can go to yourself and set up your LLC. Now, I'm not going to walk you through the Secretary of State website only because every one state is different. So that's why I don't do a tutorial on your Secretary of State. Myself, guys, I've probably opened up 5, 10, 15 LLCs in my lifetime now. So I'm pretty versed on it. But if you never opened up an LLC before, you don't have to go through your Secretary of State if you want some assistance. Now, I'm not going to do it for you because I don't have the time in my schedule to do it for you. But I'm telling you guys it's live. I told you it was live. But if you do, I recommend Inkfile or Busy. I think they changed their, so Busy is the name of the website, Bizee. We also have the affiliate link, again, paid affiliate link. You don't have to use them. You can go to your Secretary of State. But I'm going to show you why this is a good alternative if you've never done an LLC before. So if you never did your own LLC ever before, this is a great alternative. And I've helped hundreds of people get their LLC, maybe even thousands, using this website. So you go to this website, Bizee, or click the link below, and you click Get Started. The thing I love about this website is very simple. LLC. Now, again, when you're doing SAM.gov, if you want to do an S Corp or a C Corp or nonprofit, you can do that as well. I'm not going to get into the legality of that. I'm just going to say, hey, if you want to do government contracting, or if you want to just get a business, go get an LLC. It's this simple. You click LLC, and then you come down here and you pick what state you live in. It's that simple. You know what I like about this? When you click Ohio, it shows you right here. If you read the fine print, Ohio charges $99 as the state fee. Which is accurate. If you go to the Ohio website and find out how much it costs to get an LLC, it will say $99. If you pull up the state of, let's go Florida. If you pull up the state of Florida, it says $125. Wow, it changed. Yes, every state is different. If you go to the Secretary of State website in Florida, they'll charge you $125 to get an LLC. Obviously, I'm not going to go through all 50 states, but if I go to California, or at the recording of this video, it's $75. If I go to Texas at the recording of this video, because these things do change, it is $300. So you live in the state of Texas, whether you go to this website that I have below, that I'm gonna walk you guys through, or you go through your own Secretary of State, you're still gonna pay $300. But the reason I like this website is, if you choose their silver package, now again, it takes a little bit of time for them to file it, but if you choose their silver package, which is really all you really need, guess what? It's free. They don't charge you any money. Now you can pay for expedited shipping. That makes it go faster. You can pay for add-ons, but if you're doing government contracting, you're doing a middleman, or you're just doing what I teach, then really you can do silver or you can do gold. And I'm gonna tell you the difference here in a second. So the first thing you need to do is get your LLC. So we will click here and walk through that. But let me fast forward for the people who already have an LLC. You're like, Wesley, so what's the difference between silver and gold? Well, watch this. If you go to irs.gov and you type in EIN number, right here, it says apply for your EIN number. Guess what, y'all? The EIN number is free. You go to this page, you click apply online now. As long as you're here, we got to pause. Shout out to my guy. Wait, where was he at? Alvin? Was it Alvin? Shout out to my guy, Alvin. Wow, Wes, I just received my first ever award letter with the Department of Interior. Let's go. I wish I had a button. Boo, 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 boo. Let's go. We got wins coming in the chat. Y'all, the wins just keep coming in. They just keep coming in. Their operation hours from 7 a.m. Now, listen, y'all. Listen to the details of this video. I know that it's very hard to see. It is not super clear because this is a live recording. But I just want to. I think a lot of time people come to me. They're just like, Wesley, if I just knew how to get my LLC, if I just know how to get started, then I could do it. If you guys, if you go to the description now, it's updated. The link to Busy is in the chat. It's an affiliate link for those who are interested. Or you use your own Secretary of State. Don't care. And the link to book a phone call is in the chat. Congrats, Alvin. And the 10 p.m. Eastern. As long as you're on the website during those times, then guess what? After you fill this application, you'll have your EIN number on the screen that very moment for free. So you could do the silver plan, then go to go to irs.gov, get your EIN number, and now you're done. You got your LLC set up, you got your EIN number, and this could take literally 24 to 48 hours. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what about the gold? If you do the gold, the biggest difference I like about the gold is that they'll take care of the logistics of the EIN number as well. Now, as I just told you guys, the EIN number is how much? Free. But I still have a lot of people who do the gold because it's like a one-stop shop. You pay your $300 state fee, whether that's the state of Texas, and you pay $200. And it doesn't matter what state you are. Whether you're in North Dakota, it's $200. Whether you live in Ohio, it's $200. It doesn't matter what state you live in. You pay the state fee, which is $99 in Ohio, and $200. Now, platinum, guys, I don't think you would really need that unless you really want to get to the bag quicker. And you're talking about 2 days filing time. Like, yeah, platinum, you go for it. But silver or gold, you're great, guys. And I'm going to show you either way you go. Let me click on this. So let's say you want to fill this out to get your LLC. You can put, I put John Doe. John Doe. I'm just filling out some information to see if I can show you how much I can show you guys. I'm just going to put a random number in here. Don't call this number because it's random. Okay. So boom, we got that. Okay, it says 4 weeks filing time. I would say that's pretty accurate. It could be sooner, but obviously, a lot of people just pay the $2, the $50 for the expedited shipping. For that's also a good thing to do. But let's go with this one. And then let's go here. Your LLC name, guys. And by the way, this is back to the government contracting topic. Your LLC name, I'm sorry. I got people texting me and doing certain things at one time. Like, oh my goodness. Hold on. Your LLC name does not matter. I'm not going to put, I get money, because this is my mentor's name. I get money LLC. The signer is an LLC. I get money LLC. A number of members is 1. The purpose, you can say, I don't know, consulting. Whatever. Consulting is fine. It doesn't matter. People say, well, do I got to type in government contracting? Do I got to type this in? Do I got to type that in? I promise you it doesn't matter. Like these codes that you're getting right here, these you could call them NAICS codes. These are just the state level. This has nothing to do with SAM.gov yet. So it doesn't matter. Now, here's a big one. I really advise you guys to use your home address and not to use a virtual address, because according to what I read on SAM.gov, a virtual address is not allowed on SAM.gov. So I advise you to use my own address. I advise you do that. And then down here, you can come down and put your home address in. I don't know if I can put an address in here. Jane Doe Lane. Let's see if it'll let me go. Yeah, let's just go with that. All right, cool. So now we're down to this page. They're trying to sell you the EIN number upgrade. Again, I just showed you. You can go to irs.gov and get that yourself, or just pay and just get it done. I mean, it's up to you guys. The operating agreement, the banking resolution, the business contract templates, I personally don't need them. So I'm gonna pass. If you need them, go for it. If you don't need them, cool. Please provide members of your LLC. That's gonna be John Doe. That's gonna be this address. In the state of Ohio, you can be your own statutory agent, so you just leave that. I'll act my own registered agent. So yep, I'm gonna act as my own registered agent. Again, I'm gonna be my own registered agent. And I think in most states you can be your own registration, by the way. And here again, you can have a busy go get it for you, your EIN number, or you can say, no, I'm gonna get it myself. And then we got set up a business banking. Again, you can go do that yourself. Go get your own business banking. I'm actually gonna do another video with some links to ones that I recommend. Electronic delivery, obviously that'd be more quicker. That's instant. We're gonna hit that. Tax strategy. No, I'm not interested. All right, I'm gonna pause that. You guys can watch the rest of the video on YouTube, because as you guys can see, I'm playing the government contracting full LLC setup guide. The reason I'm pausing it, y'all, is I just got another phone call from the CO. Now the CO, I don't know why he didn't believe me. He called my team member up, and I kid you not, the CO said these exact words. He said, if you guys can just confirm that your quote includes delivery and it's not a pickup, then I'm gonna send you something. I got a letter. She literally said, he said, I'm gonna send you, I got a piece of paperwork to send you. Like, get it done type of deal. Like get it done. So if you guys know what he's saying, and this is how sometimes people ask me, Wesley, how do you know you're gonna get awarded a contract? Y'all, the government is gonna make it very simple. The government just wants to get the work done. It's the fourth quarter. The government's just like, yo, we need to get the work done. We submitted that proposal back in July. someone in this office is probably, hey, get that awarded right now. Like, get that awarded yesterday. It's probably what's happening, because he called me up. Then he calls my team member up, and she's like, hey, he just called me. The POC said that all I got to do is confirm that it's for delivery and not pickup. And he said he got paperwork to send us. I said, okay, he's trying to send us award. He's trying to say, like, get on it and get back to me. So, okay, she calling me now. Because we got some private information. Hold on. Let me call her back. Wait, did she call me? Let me see. No, I don't think she called me. Maybe not. Okay. I'm like trying to do two things at one time. I promise y'all this is what I do, y'all. I promise y'all this is what I do. You going to win another one, Russ? Bro, yes, bro. I'm about to win another one right now. I'm about to win another one. I mean, I like 100%. Like, I'm pretty 100%, bro. If you just joined, like, the CEO, the POC, the CEO called me and literally said, hey, can you confirm this piece of information and let me know? And I said, let me call my team member back and get back with you. Then the POC or the CEO called my team member and said, hey, if you can just confirm that this is delivery, not pickup, then we can send you the paperwork that we want to send you. Meaning, I'm trying to send you the award letter. So literally, this will be our 4th win in the last week. I just need her to confirm the pricing, because I know the way our quota's written up. And by the way, y'all, it's not about always big money. Like, it's not about, I know, let's go. But I'll be honest with y'all, it's not crazy money. Like, I'm not gonna get all the details on it because obviously I want to make sure I finalize stuff. But long story short, it's like a $15,000 contract or $15,500, whatever you want to call it, and our profit is $2,000. But here's the beautiful thing about government contracting. And I say our profit, meaning my team, my company. Our profit is $2,000 for some paint work and some work that's going to be done. Y'all, if you ask me right now, Wesley, you said the Air Force Base just called you. Yes. Wesley, where's the Air Force Base at? I have no clue. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what. I don't know. Like, they just call it on the phone with the sub. Okay. On the phone with the sub right now. Like, I don't know. I don't know where the Air Force Base is at. So I mean put a 1 in the chat if you're like, I wouldn't mind making $2,000 for some work being done for the government where I'm not physically at. Put a 1 in the chat if that's you guys. Because again, it's not always the huge contracts, right? It's not always the multi-million-dollar contracts. It's not always the 7-figure, 6-figure contract. We all can't be blessed like some people in the chat. But it's about a proven process that you can do over and over and over again. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. I won a contract earlier this year. It was a small contract. I want to say it was pest control. Actually, it is pest control. It's for a lab down in Louisiana. And I make I can't, don't quote me, but I want to say my profit is like $250 a month, every month for rat control. Like, I literally set up a company to go to this lab to put all these rat traps out, make sure they're doing it all the right way, make sure everything's good. And every single month I made $250 a month off that contract. That was the first contract we won this year. And then I'm gonna tell you guys my other contracts. We won a contract for stripping and repainting an airplane, making $9,000 off that. We won a contract for installing a security system for the Coast Guard, making about $25,000 off that. We won another contract for installing an AC unit in Hawaii, made another $9,000 off that. We got this contract, make $2,000 on. Plus the other contracts, or I got a contract that's starting this week somewhere else at the Grand Canyon, gonna make $26,000 on. So it's about, let me ask you guys a question. What if you had a proven system? Let me put this back on the screen now. What if you had a proven system that can generate you 20, 30, 40, 50K a month in profit? And mind you guys, I'm saying profit, 50K a month in profit off government contracts, but you don't do the physical work. Now, again, I still work. As you guys can see, I'm sweating right now. I'm like, oh, let me get this. I got to get this to him. Let me get this arranged. Hopefully we're going to get this stuff confirmed. If we get this stuff confirmed, we're going to call this government. She's literally messaging me right now. We're going to get this stuff confirmed. Like, and then we got to make sure the job gets done. it's a rinse and repeat system, y'all. And when you do stuff like this, as my brother knows, when you do stuff like this, you can travel to Dubai. You can travel and fly business. And again, I'm not here to impress nobody. I'm not here to impress nobody, but I'm telling you guys this, I got some fun content coming out soon. I got a lot of content and things that I don't do. As you guys know, if you guys don't know me, I'm not a flashy guy. You know, this is a virtual background. I mean, I don't even need it. I can show you guys my real background, but whatever. I'm in the office. Yeah, I'm not a flashy guy. But I will say that government contracting does allow me to do a lot of fun things. And I may be posting some fun content here soon. You know, I might get feedback. I might get backlash on it. We'll see. But I'm going to be posting some fun content like the car, the travel. I'm going to be posting some fun content here soon. So just stay on the lookout. TV. Ellie Million TV said, I watched your video and got my cage code. Congratulations. Congratulations. And I promise you guys, the beautiful thing about what I do here on YouTube, on social media is I'm teaching you guys every day on how to do this. Put me in the chat if you like, I want to make 6 and 7 figures a year in government contracting. What all you got to do is go to right here, www.thecontractingblueprint.com. Go to that link, book a phone call with my team, and we'll see if we can help you. Now, listen, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not cheap. Brother man, I ain't cheap because I get results. I got people making 6 figures, 7 figures profit on government contracts. However, what I sell is speed. I sell speed. As you guys can see here, and by the way, I haven't even updated this in a while, but I got win after win after win after win. If you guys go to my YouTube channel here, you can see win after win after win after win after win of different people who won contracts. How Sheena won a $4 million government contract. Sheena has been awarded over $7 million in contracts. The one before that, how much was that one for?
So my linen, that's actually a $4 million contract for the next 5 years.
A $4 million contract over the next 5 years. Let's interview Miss Coach Sheena. Now, you were on the first Winter Circle call, by the way? The first time I did a Winter Circle call, it was like the first one I did. You were on that first one, by the way, just so you don't know. And I think that was like a year now? How long ago was that? At least a year.
It was last April.
Last April. So, wow. So now for people who are watching this brand new, they don't know who you are. Maybe they didn't see the video. Who are you? You know, what do you do? I mean, well, what do you do before? And then what do you do now? Because right now you in Hawaii, you know, living life. But what did you do before?
So hi, everyone. I am Sheena, or Coach Sheena, as some would know me. And I've been in government contracting for almost a year and a half. Not a year and a half yet, but prior to that, I was prior DOD, so military, and turned stay-at-home mom, doing great things and starting my own business. So that was like super where I started. I found Dr. West and I understood a little bit about government contracting, but I didn't know the depth of it, right? Because I just saw like contractors around. I really didn't know how they got there.
That's awesome. I mean, you said you were deployed to Iraq twice? How many times?
So no, Iraq once, Afghanistan twice.
Wow. Thank you for your service. Iraq once, Afghanistan twice. So did you see contractors just, when you say you weren't sure about contractors, but you saw contractors everywhere. You know what a contractor was. But you know how they got there.
No, I didn't. Now I know.
Now you know. Wow. Well, when did you finish service, by the way? Like, when did you retire, I guess?
So I retired 2 years ago.
2 years ago? Oh. And then you've been a stay-at-home mom since then?
Just stay-at-home mom. Wanted to really pay attention and be present, you know, for my family, and take time for myself because I needed a break. I really did. But in that, I know I wanted to start a business. So.
And how did you find me? Where did you find me at? I think you came to the 5-day challenge way back when, right?
I did. I actually found you on YouTube. Yep, I found you on YouTube. I looked at all the videos. And like I wrote all kinds of notes down. Because I was like, okay, these are the steps minus starting your business and getting SAM registered, I was like, okay, these are the things, these are the websites I can look at, et cetera, et cetera. So when I literally was ready to pull the trigger, I knew exactly like, this is what I'm going to do. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is it.
Okay. So then you knew, you took notes, you got into the first challenge way back when, took that challenge, and then what happened?
So it took the 5-day challenge. 2 weeks later, I won my first contract, and that was the lawn one. And that's the one, my first interview. That's the one.
That was the first one that you were making like what, a couple $100 a month, or what?
Yeah.
Couple $100
so
a month on that one.
25,000 for 5 years.
Nice.
Yeah, I was so happy. I'm still so happy because that's my first one.
I remember the call. It was just like, yeah, it was this much, but is this much? I'm like, but that's much. Is this much per month or per cut? You're like, oh yeah. So you're making good money. So, and then how many contracts have you won from that first one to today now?
So today I have a total of 6. So it has been a really great ride. I've been submitting, right? Because I have my own goals and all the things that I know I want to reach and achieve. So I've just been actively submitting. I will be like I am now on a vacation, and like I will still.
You just won a contract, what, a week ago? Was it, or a few days ago?
I did. I just won 2 in the past month.
2 in the past month.
So
what were
I
the
won
last 2 that you won?
So the first one was the linen. And then this one, which is packaging and crating, that's a multiple award BPA. So multiple companies won this contract to provide box crates and pallets for the RV.
Now, we don't know how much you're going to make on that one because it's a BPA, blank purchase agreement. So depending on how much the government requires or asks, they put it out to you guys. You'll determine that at another time. The one before that, how much was that one for?
So my linen, that's actually a $4 million contract for the next 5 years.
A $4 million contract over the next 5 years. My goodness. Oh my goodness. How's that feel?
Look, when I found out I won that one, I pulled over the side of the road. I got out. I was like, is this happening right now? It was crazy. It was crazy. And it took me a couple of days for it to actually sink in. We start tomorrow.
Let's go. Let me ask you a question. Do you want to get started in government contracting, but you're too afraid to get started because you hear about all the paperwork, the capability statements, the certifications, the et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? Well, guess what? My name is Dr. West, and what I do is I help people make 6 and 7 figures in government contracting doing the middleman strategy. With the middleman strategy, we don't have the capability statements. We don't need the capability statements. I teach people how to work with subcontractors, partner together, and make money from home. Hey, listen, if you're interested in anything I just said, click the link below and get some more information, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace. So everything worked out. I know you had to figure some things out and all that, but everything is now, your profit still like 100K per year. Is that what it is?
Yeah. So it's about 100K a year.
100K a year profit.
We know taxes and stuff is going to come into play after that, but 100,000 a year. And it's to do laundry every single day, 365 days a year.
365 days a year. And where is this one located at?
So this one is located in Nevada, so Las Vegas.
Nevada, and you live in
Texas.
I mean, I didn't say this earlier, but do you own a dry cleaner?
I don't own a dry cleaner. I don't know anything about dry cleaners, but what I do know is how to talk to people.
But you do know how to talk to people. I love that part. You learn the communication skills. You know how to negotiate. I know we talked about things after you won that contract. I remember that phone call. We were crying together. Like, that was an amazing phone call. But even in after that, you were like, Wesley, well, we still got to figure some things out. How should I go about this? How should I go about that? And mainly it was communication skills, right? It was just how to communicate, how to make sure you relate things. And it seems everything worked out because you said you're starting the contract tomorrow?
Yes.
Wow. You come a long way from that landscaping contract. a small one, and I know you got those some other good ones even between that. So like,
Yeah.
I mean, I know at one point you told me that you wanted to just kind of travel with your young one and
Yeah.
live your life. And so how's that? I mean, that's what you're doing right now. You're in Hawaii, right?
That is coming along, right? It's like little steps towards that exact thing, but I'm also doing it at the same time. Go ahead.
Now, I was going to say, back to what Letitia said earlier, that's what I love about our group. Because some people don't know, we're calling you Coach Sheena for a reason. Sheena was a student of mine when we first got started, like I said, a little over a year ago. And because I want people to know this, like, we actually do government contracts. It's rare that you find someone on the internet that teaches something like Amazon, Airbnb, Toro, and it's rare to find that they're still doing it or they're coaching. Usually they're either coaching or they're doing it. And no, I'm not throwing no shade at nobody, but you know, some people are just doing the coaching now and they don't do it. I'm pinning an award. I just got an email today that said, hey, can you update the past performance, give the price? Like, so I'm pinning an award on one. I'm submitting every day. You just won one, 2 in the last month and a half, and you're a coach on our program. So if people are curious, like I know it's you and Coach Chrissy, the people that are coaches in our program are people who've won contracts. Like for over a year, it was just me. And I was just like, you know, it's great. I'm helping people, but I was like, we're growing so quickly. We got to expand. We got to, you know, build our team. I'm like, where should I find coaches? I was like, wait, I can go find random people out there. And I've had random people on Fiverr hit me up and like, hey, can I be a coach in your program? I'm like, well, what do you do? Who are you? Like, I don't know who you are. But I love that I was able to go internal and go like, hey, you've been awarded over $4 million in government contracts. You want to coach? You're like, yeah, why not? I'm like, let's do it. So thank you for, you know, coaching and doing what you do. I appreciate it.
Thank you for, you know, being part of the group. And you're absolutely right. It's good to know that we are boots on the ground as well. Like we've gone through all the same issues that our current students are going through, right? And we've been there, we've done that. Sometimes we still go through it, but we approach it differently.
Yeah.
Right. They're not roadblocks anymore. They're just little challenges that we really just figure out how to go around.
That's it.
Right? So they're everything is workable. Everything is doable. Everything is negotiable. Mm-hmm. So it's just how are we communicating that to others? And then getting the students to start operating in that same wavelength.
That's it. And thank you again for your patience as well. Like you and Coach Chrissy, very patient because we know again, students not. All right, we're gonna pause. You guys know the deal. If you want to watch the rest of that video, you know what to do. Go over to my YouTube channel, or you're on my YouTube channel. Or if you're watching on Facebook, go over to the YouTube channel and watch the rest of that video. I wanted to just hop back on this live. I promise y'all I didn't make this stuff up. Actually, I'm gonna stall as long as I can stall. Because
don't start with me though. Not gonna come.
Oh my goodness. Hold on. Okay, we got another question. I want to show you guys an award letter. We got another question though from the CO. So we got another question from the CO. So last question he said is just want to confirm it's not stating your quote, the delivery timeline, so meet the government's requirements. So I'm gonna stall a little bit longer, y'all, because if I could go ahead and show you guys myself winning a contract live here on YouTube, I think that's just super valuable. Super valuable. So y'all, I'm gonna say this, speaking into existence. I'm about to win another government contract right now. It's a $15,000 something contract, and I'll make $2,000 profit. So it's a small little contract. But you know what? Let me not disrespect it. Some of y'all like wish y'all can have one of those. I'm not disrespect it. But I'm about to win another contract right now. As soon as that is finalized, I got another question from my team member. I'm gonna shoot that to him, and we'll get it. Well, hopefully I can share it. If not, I'll post it in the YouTube post section. The award letter here in a few minutes. Okay. All right. Any questions? What questions do we have while I'm live? Let's see here. I'm sorry. I see your question, Anna, but let me go back. There was another question I had up earlier. Let me answer the question after here. It was like, good afternoon, Wes. If a local contract says you need to be at a specific location to bid, does your contractor need to be there as well? Yes and no. Yes and no. By the way, I used your link for setting up my LLC. Okay, cool. I got my LLC less than a week and with the free version. Okay, bet. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I said the free version is perfect, y'all. You don't got to pay money. Just, whatever. But anyway, sometimes the government will say things like, hey, you want to bid on this contract in Hawaii? You have to hand deliver the proposal. Now, they'll say that because they're trying to work with Native Hawaiian people, or they'll say that for different opportunities. Hold on, I thought I just saw my dog outside. I'm gonna say, I got cameras everywhere. I thought I saw my dog outside. He should be here. Hey, Dodo. Unless she tuck him with her. All right. But anyway, so that answered that question. Hopefully that answered that question. All right, next question. Do you have a program for those who want to scale their business? Yes. I'm glad you asked. I actually do have a business for those who want to scale their business. But I'll be honest with you, the person, Ann, who asked that, do you already have government contract wins? That's my thing I want to ask you. Do you already have government contract wins? Because I want you guys know, I mentioned this at my live event. I'm only taking one student in my done for you or done with you program. So currently I'm also building out, as you guys can tell, as I'm with you guys live right now, I'm winning a contract, right? How am I doing that? I'm having a team member right now ask the sub a question that the government just posed, right? I just told her thanks. So right now, I have people on my team who I partner with to do government contracts. I also have a contract manager. I also have team members overseas. I have a whole system in which contracts are being done automatically for me. So that way I can also spend more time with you guys. Now, again, I'm going to be here's my disclaimer, y'all. I've been doing government contracting for 3 years. You are not going to start there. This is not for beginners. However, I am taking one person to work with for the rest of the year to help them build out that same system. So, Ann Delightful, you said you want a contract, then you qualify. So if you do want that program, I highly suggest that you shoot me an email, okay? Shoot me an email, or you can book a call too and ask my team about it. But if you want to talk to me directly about it, I promise you it's not cheap. Just be very clear, I'm not discussing it right here. It's not cheap. But if you want to have that program, I can show you how to build that out. I also have some other things that I'm working on when it comes to automation, when it comes to tracking. I might even be able to show you guys some things here because it's not completely finalized, or I don't have any personal information on this form. So I think I can show this to you. But this is some, oh, it doesn't work that way. Let me share it this way. These are some things that I'm working on here. Let me share a screen. Let me share this real quick. So right now we built out a whole Podio system for awards, subcontractors, expenditures, POCs, deliverables, tasks, all that stuff. Now nothing's populating here. I had the engineer build this out. We're going to be actually populating information into this whole system here very soon. I just want to show you guys that we are working on some really crazy things behind the scenes. When it comes to building out your system, all right? When it comes to like building out, let me share this tab instead, your system. I had a call schedule. I had a call schedule with Mahmoud last week, but he didn't show up for our meeting. I sent an email, but haven't heard back. Get out of here. Get out of here, Ann. And that's interesting. Shoot me an email, Ann. Shoot me an email right now. contact@thecontractingblueprint.com. contact@thecontractingblueprint.com. Shoot me an email right now, and I'll get on a call with you and we'll have a conversation, okay? All right. I'm also going to shoot some of the messages. All right, cool. I think we're gonna wrap this bad boy up, y'all. I've been going live for an hour. Any other questions? Oh, I'm sorry. I saw another question here. Let's see here. I lost bid, but my prices was lower. However, the company that won was veteran, women-owned, an actual cleaning company versus me acting as a middleman. Any suggestions to become more competitive? Nope. Submit more bids. Move on to the next one. I mean, there are other things we could talk about, sure. But long story short, submit more bids, move on to the next one. And also, my question to you is, was it set aside for veteran-owned company? And if that's the case, are you a veteran? Because if you are not a veteran and you bid on a veteran-owned company and you had the lowest bid, it doesn't matter. You're not a veteran, right? So there's also some parameters there that you might have oversaw. Maybe you're fine, but maybe you oversaw that. Nice that you are taking one person under your wing. Yes, I'm interested. I hold a scheduled call. Okay, I said that. Okay, cool. Yeah. So yeah, 100%. That's that. So with that being said, y'all, I think I'm gonna wrap this bad boy up. We've been going live for a little over an hour now. So if those who I'm gonna say this last thing, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I say this all the time. I don't sell information. You guys can ask me any question. There's like 30 of you guys on this live right now. You can ask me any question you want to ask me, and I will give you the answer. Totally transparent. I don't sell information. What I sell is implementation and speed. More speed. The average person takes 2 to 3 years before they win the first contract. It took me 30 days to win my first contract. And I'm not saying that to say I'm better than anyone. I'm not better than anyone, but I'm also not blessed than anyone. We all the same. And what I mean to say that is, a lot of you guys are just in the jar trying to read the label. You can't read the label when you're in the jar. You got to be on the outside, and you need someone on the outside who can read the label for you and point you in the right direction. My students are having a lot of success in this program, and what I do is because I teach speed. I teach action. My average students wins their first contract in a month to 3 months. Now, we have students that take over 3 months, but they'll be totally honest with you. They didn't do what they're supposed to do. 9 times out of 10, you submit 20 proposals, you're going to win a contract. Now, again, maybe it's 60, maybe it's 50, maybe it's 40. But if you have that consistent effort and follow our proven system, you will win contracts 1 to 3 months. Hopefully under the 6 months time that we have together. But if you guys want speed and you want to stop taking the 2 to 3 years that it takes to win contracts, for most people, as I said, I was on this live. I literally had someone win a contract while I was on this live. I literally had delightful on YouTube. Had a person win a contract on this live, and then I'm also hopefully going to win a contract on this live as well. Speed, baby, speed. All we're teaching is speed. Okay, I'm not seeing any other questions, so I'm gonna hop off here. All right, you guys be blessed by the best. I'm out of here. Peace.